Now, there's 6 levels of ability. How many levels? 6. Now, first level, you have brilliant. What is it? Brilliant. Then you have great. You have what? Great. Let's try it again. You have what? Great. Now, I want you to yell back the answer. It keeps the energy what? High. Does that sound high to you? Fuck. Man, keep the energy what? High. That's better. Then you have what? Third level, good? Good. And then you have what? Average. And then you have poor. And then you have terrible. First task I want you to do. I want you to take a minute. I want you to write down the 3 tasks. How many? 3. That you are brilliant at. You are absolutely brilliant at. Just 3. Task or skills. Some of you might be thinking, I don't have 1. Then we need to talk. 3 that you're brilliant at.
I have 3.
Okay. Anybody who doesn't have 3? Okay. 2? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Let me give you an example to illustrate. So I'm only brilliant at 3 things. I'm brilliant at business strategies, I'm brilliant at internet marketing, and I'm a brilliant communicator, both verbally and in print. So that's it. Not brilliant at cooking, not brilliant at mowing lawns, not brilliant at cleaning dishes, washing dishes. 3 things. Very clear. And that's how I make all my money. Those 3 things. That's it. So whatever it's brilliant for you. Now step 2, what I want you to do, I want you to list as many tasks that you're terrible at. As many as possible. Go ahead and do it. It shouldn't be difficult. List as many tasks as possible you're terrible at.
Singing.
Okay, sing anything you're terrible at.
Managing my time.
Yeah, in the business context, ideally, for what we do. We might need 10 minutes for this. Okay, so many tasks that you're terrible at. How many of you have more than 5 things on your list that you're terrible at? How many have 10 things you're terrible at? Great. How many have 20 things you're terrible at? 20 things. Anyway, okay, who thinks you have the biggest list? Give me a number. How many? 30? Anybody can beat 30? Oh, you're the one. Give me a round of applause. It's a good thing, though. It's a very good thing. Because the next step, what I want to do is, at first, what I want you to do, people ask me, what do I want to start delegating? I want you to start delegating only the terrible. Only the what? The things you're terrible at. The thing you're terrible at. Why? Because you learn the lessons of delegating, you hone your skill with your terrible abilities, then you want to work your way up from terrible, and then to average, and then good, and then to great. You don't just jump to good, you don't jump to great. From terrible. Because it's easy to find people to do the stuff that you're terrible at. I'll say it again. It's easy to find people to do the stuff you're terrible at because you are terrible at it. Yes. It's very simple. Anybody can do a better job. A monkey can do a fucking better job because you're terrible. Not the brilliant, from stuff from terrible. Stuff from that. So give me an example. Yell the answer. What are some of the things you have that are terrible on your list? Administration, yes? Excel spreadsheet. How many hate Excel spreadsheet? Oh. Okay, good. Same thing, Excel spreadsheet, yes. Management. Bookkeeping. How many hate bookkeeping? How many hate bookkeeping and you still do your own bookkeeping? Okay, good. Sales follow-up, okay, yes.
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up, yes. Couple more answers, yes.
Focusing on a mundane task for a long period of time.
Mundane task on a long period of time. Okay, a little bit vague, but okay, I'll accept that, yes. Yeah? It's shy.
Mowing lawns.
Mowing lawns, yes. Give me one. Yana, give me one. Come on, Yana, give me one. Organizing stuff. Internet shit, okay. So all these things you're terrible at, you will delegate those first. Then you earn the right. You earn the what? You earn the what?
Right.
You earn the what?
Right.
The right to delegate higher and higher tasks. You earn the right to delegate higher. You don't get to delegate great and good overnight. You got to work your way up. So here's an exercise. Step number 3. I want you to establish a delegation of every task right near terrible at, a delegation. So now you know you have the list, right? That you're not good at these things. I want you to take a moment and establish a delegation for every task. Who are you going to delegate to? How are you going to delegate it? Okay, let me give you 5 minutes for that. Go for it. Any questions? Questions? Yes, Joe. Go to the mic, actually. Go to the mic, Joe.
Oh, I just wanted
Okay.
I just wanted to know your 3 brilliant things. You mentioned that you're good at
Yeah,
communication,
I'll just show you.
strategy, and
Business strategies,
Thank you.
internet marketing, and communication.
Thank you.
Actually, Joe brought up a good point. Shh, stop for a second. Joe brought up a good point that those 3 things that I'm brilliant at, guess what I'm working on improving all the time? Those 3 things. I'm already damn good at it. Guess what book I'm reading right now? How to be a better public speaker. I'm already a damn good public speaker. But I make that stronger. Because write this down. If you spend your life working on your weaknesses, at the end of your life, you have a lot of strong weaknesses. If you spend your life working on your weaknesses, at the end of your life, you have a lot of strong weaknesses. I want to know this is my strongest skill. I want to make that even stronger. I don't even want to, it's like you're running a marathon. I don't want to be a little bit ahead. I want my competition to look at me like, how the fuck does he do that? I want the distance to be not like this, I want it to be like that. It's like you watch a master doing his things like, oh shit, like fuck man. How does he do it? I can never do that. Good. Because I don't want him competing. I want him to look at my skill. Shit. May as well just partner with this guy. But seriously, when you are that good, when you're brilliant, the world line up at your front door. Because very few people are brilliant at anything. I'm talking world class. Not just in Vancouver, world class. World class. World class. And you got to work at it. And you're not going to get there. Are you going to get there in a few months?
No.
No. Are you going to get there in a couple of years? You might get to good in a couple of years. Takes years to be brilliant, a master. Yes, that's it.
So Dan, like you're saying, work on those 3 brilliant things
Yes.
rather than focusing on the weaknesses, but be a master at like those 3
Correct.
brilliant things.
Correct.
Become like a master.
Master. And you study everything you could, every book on the subject, go to every seminar on the subject.
But wouldn't you give like weaknesses? Wouldn't those weaknesses kind of affect like the 3 brilliant things you're good at?
Okay, good. Wouldn't the weaknesses affect the things you're brilliant at? What is the answer? No, what's the answer? Wouldn't your weaknesses hinder you, hold you back?
Or
Of course it would.
Yes. What's the question?
You didn't answer yes, but my question was, how do you define terrible? Is it something that you're not good at, or is it something that you're inefficient?
Oh, come on, you know what you're terrible at.
I don't, because there are some things that take me way more time than they would have taken a professional, but I'm happy with the result. Am I terrible at them or not?
If it takes you way long, if you're good at something, should it take you long?
No.
No. If someone can do it cheaper or maybe not cheaper at half the time, the result might be. You don't know if the result is
Does
good.
that put me in a terrible, or is that
Maybe good,
Good.
maybe average.
Yeah.
But we want to start delegating from terrible first.
something where
You just you know you suck at it. Everybody knows you suck at it, and you still do it.
I don't know.
Yes.
I guess the opposite question. How do you determine what you think you're good at and what you're actually?
Oh, how do you determine what you're brilliant at? The truth is, people will tell you, and you know. People will tell you, and usually they'll gladly pay you a lot of money for that skill. Like you know that when you, example would be, let's say for me, let me give you an example, real life example. So when I was still traveling as a professional speaker, and I was a platform sales speaker. Do you know what a platform sales speaker is?
Sell from stage?
Yeah, you're selling from the stage. How many of you have seen seminars? And there's your speaker, they speak 90 minutes, you go to the back of the room and you buy some stuff, right? Whatever they're offering. So I was a platform sales speaker, and I was traveling. Now, I was the only Chinese guy in the group, and I was traveling with all these world-class speakers. Very polished, they do their thing. And at first, I remember the first time DJ would tell you I spoke at his seminar, and I offered my product and package, I sold 0. Zero. No sales. And eventually I got one sale, I got a little bit better, I got a little bit better. I was working on it, right? Was determined to work on it, and I love it. I love it. So eventually I got to a little bit better, and I was closing about 10% of the room. Anybody walks in, I was closing 10% of people would buy my offer. Then I was closing 15%. I was closing 20%. To a point that I know as I'm traveling with these other speakers, me, young guy, speak with an accent, I outsold everybody. Every single speaker. That's when I know I'm good. When these other speakers been doing it 2, 3, 5 years, asking for my advice, how the hell do you do that? Then I know I'm good. The peak, I outsold everybody combined. That's why I know I'm brilliant. And that's when I got up. Don't need to do that anymore. Because I got my skill. Now I can just teach. Then from that point on, platform sales, I master. Then I learn how to facilitate more like this, right? A little bit how to be a facilitator, how to be a better storyteller, and work on those. I keep working on those. So the world will tell you, because they'll gladly pay you money for it. They'll come to you for it, and you know you're brilliant at it. Does that make sense? Now, ideally, of course, you want to be brilliant at something that has value in the marketplace. Has what? Yeah, delivers value in the marketplace. You know, you may be very brilliant at drinking beer, right? We might have a challenge. We might have a challenge. Okay. So establish your delegation. So going back, Hassan, no, because the stuff you're weak, what do? You delegate. Don't try to work on, with the amount of time that we have as a human being, you cannot possibly be a master in a lot of things. You have to delegate.
Delegate those tasks.
Your weaknesses. Am I good with knowing how the sound system works? No. Like when David bought all this equipment, do I have any idea what the hell he bought?
No.
No. Does it work?
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
They used to rent, and then I walked in, I volunteered. I just walked up and helped DJ out. And then I told DJ, you gotta go buy this. And he's like, well, no. But I went, Dan, look at these 3 systems. 1, 2, or 3. DJ, go get that one.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
And I said, yeah, go buy it. There you go. That's it. Because at first our sound system actually had a problem, feedback and all this shit, right? I said I got to fix this problem. Now, actually, I didn't know this, but David actually has a sound engineering background. At the time, I didn't know because he was just doing social media for us. So you think about it. So I delegated the social media aspect to David. But at the same time, when I found out he has another talent he's brilliant at, so then I delegate additional responsibility for him to handle sound as well. Does that make sense? Yeah. Social media as well as sound. So in some cases, you got to find out what are the skills, what are hidden talents that your people may already have that you might not be aware of, that you're not fully utilizing. Okay?
10 times your finances, 10 times your business, 10 times your marketing, 10 times your life. Hit the subscribe button now.